Today we will talk about low-carb diet or ketogenic diet. If you are doing it regularly and following it for a long time, then what can be its disadvantages? In this diet, you reduce roti, rice, flour and sweet things. Often when you read any news or article on ketogenic diet or take advice from any dietitian, then they say that you can do ketogenic diet for some time but do not do it for a long time because it can have side effects. Is this true? Let's talk about it in this video. First of all, any kind of carbohydrate like roti, rice, sugar etc. is not essential or necessary. It means that your body does not need them, just like you need protein, essential amino acids and fat. There are essential amino acids which are protein, essential fatty acids which are fat, but there are no essential carbohydrates. But this does not mean at all that you do not need carbohydrates, because the vitamins and minerals that come into the body with carbohydrates are very important for your body. For example, but the carbohydrates present in vegetables provide you with energy as well as vitamins, minerals and fiber. Therefore, eating carbohydrates is beneficial for you. But remember that you do not need carbohydrates only for carbs but also for the beneficial things that come with them like vitamins, minerals and fiber. Our body does not suffer any major harm by not eating glucose or by not producing energy from glucose. Now you might be thinking this, but how will we get energy? Then the answer to this is that your body can function very well on fat or ketones as well. It is not necessary that you always take glucose. And then people also say that low-carb diet will damage your thyroid. Thyroid does not need glucose. Thyroid health is related to good nutrition, not glucose. Thyroid problems are often caused by going on a low-calorie diet, not a low-carb diet. Low-calorie diet affects thyroid. But low-carb diet and low-calorie diet are not the same thing. These are two different things. So thyroid problems are not due to lack of carbohydrates in the diet. This happens due to lack of nutrients. When I recommend a ketogenic diet, I always say to eat more vegetables because these vegetables provide you with vitamins and minerals which are also essential for your thyroid. So we need nutrients from vegetables but not from grains. Because grains are difficult to digest like wheat, rice etc., and they also contain gluten. Gluten is a protein and it is the only protein that does not get digested in the body. It affects the flour. These grains get converted into sugar very quickly in the body. This sugar goes into your blood and your blood sugar increases. And then I find this thing even more interesting. People say that you cannot follow a low-carb diet for a long time. You will cheat and you will have cravings. But this is also absolutely wrong. First of all, low-carb diet is also a diet that you can follow easily because it reduces your craving for sugar and your hunger comes under control. These two things are the biggest reasons for cravings and hunger. The problem in following any diet for a long time is that if you follow a low-calorie diet and keep more carbohydrates in it, then you will feel more hungry, there will be cravings and you may not be able to follow that diet, but these problems are reduced in a low-carb diet. Now another misconception is that low-carb diet means high-protein diet. This is also wrong. It is not necessary that there should be a lot of protein in low-carb. You are building muscles by going to the gym and the need for protein is because you need amino acids from which your body makes its own proteins. Then these people also say that this diet is not healthy because you are giving up an entire food group. Now what are you giving up? You are giving up naan made from refined flour, parathas made in cooking oils which are synthetic and refined bread, biscuits, sweets, cakes etc., outside food, chips, samosas, pakodas, ginger burgers. All these things are not so healthy anyway because they mostly contain refined carbs and sugar. Now about vitamins B and other nutrients. You can get them from many other foods like vegetables, fruits, meat, pulses etc. This means that you are only giving up things that are less beneficial, but the deficiency of all the important nutrients can be fulfilled by other healthy foods. Now it is important for you to know that if you follow a low-carb diet for a long time, then what can be some of its major benefits? Your insulin reduces, heart health improves, weight loss happens, your metabolism speeds up, weight remains under control and energy levels remain stable, skin will improve, acne will end, PCOS symptoms will reduce, liver fat will reduce, brain will work better, cognitive function will improve, mood will improve, chances of dementia will reduce. All these are common sense things, but you know that when something is so good, then someone will definitely try to prove it wrong. This always happens, so people will say something or the other, but you just ignore it and keep following the low-carb diet. I will meet you in the next video. Take care of yourself, Allah Hafiz.